Low-code tools allow organizations to quickly create and maintain mission-critical business applications. Software company GeneXus, for example, used its low-code software to create a contact tracing app for the country of Uruguay, and they did it in just 7 days. We're joined now by Sergio Pruski. He's the Vice President of U.S. Operations at GeneXus. Sergio, why don't you go ahead and start today by telling us what low-code is?
So low-code tools are designed to help us develop software. So they accelerate the process of developing software. As time goes by, software development has become more and more complex. As consumers, we interact with very complex and sophisticated systems, like when we shop at Amazon or when we do use Google services, and we expect our corporations to provide that same level of sophistication. And with low-code tools, we can do that, and we can deliver that in weeks instead of months, or months instead of years.
Now, that's a really good way to put it. So tell us, what is low-code used for?
Low-code tools are used for a variety of industries. From healthcare to banking, they can be used to solve very different problems. In general, we're talking about business applications. So what low-code tools take advantage of is these patterns that we find in software development that repeat over and over. So low-code tools will take away those tedious, repetitive tasks and allow programmers and engineers to concentrate on the creative aspects of software development. That frees their time to do more of that and accelerates the process of creating software considerably.
Great. And moving on now, how is low-code used?
Every development team in the world would want to get the benefits of low code. The question is, how do we get there? So some companies will take the approach of they will start with a small project, maybe an urgent project that cannot be delivered on time with traditional tools, and they will start using low code that way. Other companies will take an enterprise-wide approach, and they will just use low code for all of their software development tools. So different companies, different teams will use different approaches depending on what is appropriate for them. But the benefits of low code become very easy to see when you start working on large projects, where just the length of delivering a project makes the problem from the time we start until we finish change.
Now, I'm curious, is it easy for anyone to learn how to program in low code?
Different low code tools will take different time to learn. Some of the tools in this category are actually called no-code tools. These are easier to learn. Pretty much anybody can learn these tools. Low-code tools allow you to solve more problems. No-code tools allow you to basically solve just one type of problem. Low-code allows you to solve, as we talked about before, a big variety of problems. And they're a little more complex and they take longer to learn. I don't know about other low-code tools. I'm familiar with GeneXus, and I would say that most programmers will be comfortable after about 4 weeks of working with the tool.
Finally now, Sergio, tell us, what are some common misconceptions about low-code?
So low-code tools, one of the problems is that the name of the tools, low-code, means different things to different people. So one of the misconceptions is that low-code tools are only for citizen developers. And that might be true of no-code tools, but it is definitely not true for low-code tools. Not only are some of these tools not suitable for citizen developers, but for sure, professional programmers will benefit from these low-code tools far more than citizen developers. And depending on the problem, well, these citizen developers would not be capable of solving the problems, even if they're capable of using the tools. So another misconception about low-code tools is that they're only used for small projects. And that definitely is not true. In my experience, low-code tools are actually can be the only way to solve large enterprise level application development. GeneXus, for example, was actually started and developed to solve a problem that the founders of the company were having in developing a massively large project that probably couldn't even be done without some type of help from tools like GeneXus or others.
Sergio, thank you so much for being here. If you're interested in learning more about low code, you can visit GeneXus online at genexus.com.